Hey guys, this is your girl Love Goddess. I am back. I am going to do some channeled messages with you guys tonight. Uh, I've already journaled down a few messages, but I feel the urge to go ahead and push the play button here and allow the energies to flow because it's a very active night. The energies have been flowing. I actually took rest today. I took a nap and I literally woke up around 8:40 this evening, and ever since, like my hyper senses has woken. So it's like I don't think I'm going to bed anytime soon. So I said, well, let's see what type of energies I can pull in for the collective here. You'll probably see this message tomorrow. Some probably already went to bed, but I'm going to release these messages tonight for you guys. Spirit guides, ancestors, most high, vibrant, beautiful white light of God source energy. I release myself and my ego at this time to allow the messages of the most highest, vibrant, beautiful light of God to come through and use my vessel as the host to channel these messages for the collective here in Love Nation on today. We are honored and grateful for all of the amazing energies that you have allowed us to come in contact with at this time. Archangel Michael, Metatron, please, as you always do, so gracefully protect the portal as I open up the portal to the spiritual realm, not allowing any dense energies or deities at this time, only allowing the highest vibrating energies of God's source energy to come through to bring forth a message for the collective here. Thank you so much for all of your attentiveness, all of your strength, and all of your dedication to protect us at this time. Ashe. All right, guys. So I have a few channeled messages, but what I want to do is just to open the portal and allow the energies to flow tonight. I know you guys love that type of energy. Just let the energies come in the way that they come in. I have my crystal here, so I'm going to allow the energies to flow through the crystals and through myself in order to bring the message out. Now, the messages that I first picked up today, well, recently, just now, before hitting the play button, um, there are some energies here in the collective that I'm connected with here energetically in Love Nation. There's is a very specific energy that I'm picking up, and it's very specific to someone. There may be a few of you, but someone specific. Um, I'm not sure if this has already happened, but I feel the energy of its past tense or the energy of you need to pay attention to your body at this time because there is some type of your body is sending off some type of signal that there is some type of effect. I feel the energy of someone who may have been having migraines, someone who may have been having sharp pains in their arm, someone who may have been having sharp pains in their chest, some type of sharp pains in their head. I am being called to let you guys know to pay attention to that. Um, your body is at this time trying to signal something when it comes to your health. I also picked up the energy of like numbness, having some type of numbness in your body. If this is you in the collective and you've had some type of migraines that has been going on and it's been going on for a regular and you just been, taking aspirin or whatever the case to cure the pain, I truly believe that your guides and your ancestors, this is just clarity because you probably already know, or you felt these energies and felt like you just pushed it to the side because you're busy. I feel the energy of someone who is truly busy, got their focus on their spiritual journey, got their focus on their job, got their focus on their family at this time, and you're lacking the focus of the signs of the body. So you're being guided to look into that. Change your diet. I heard the energy of change your diet. um, Pay attention to the fatty foods. Pay attention to um, foods with a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs. Pay attention to this. You're also being guided to look into different types of herbs, different type of detox herbs to detox your body, to start some type of herbal tea remedy that helps with the digestive system, that helps with when it comes to your heart, helps when it comes to mental clarity as well. So find some type of herb, some type of roots, some type of natural remedy that you can use or start to take practice in when it comes to your health at this time. Your guys are coming through strong. That was like the first thing that came out when I started my journaling. And so you are definitely being guided to do that. Look into some type of dietitian, some type of herbalist. Look into these energies. Find something that's suitable to yourself when it comes to prices, and just pay attention to your intuition, into your intellect. Pay attention to what your body is saying at this time, because I feel like there are some people here that you have felt the urge to change something when it comes to your diet, change something when it comes to physical health. Rather, it's changing your routine health, where it comes to exercise or yoga. I feel the energy of you been trying to change those things, but for some reason, it's like you're started, but then you're stopped because of your life. But I feel the energy of your guys are trying to get you to kind of slow down a little and pay more attention, get some type of balance here when it comes to your body, your spirituality, and your social life. Okay, so you have to find some type of routine, some type of balance where everything gets a little bit, especially when it comes to your health, because your health is detrimental. It's like you have to pay attention to that, because that is how you're going to operate. I picked up some letters. Uh, it was a bunch. The first letter I picked up was J, and then it started. It was trying to tell me a name, but it wasn't clear. So the letters that I received was J, E, N, S, T, and L. Those letters may be significant within your name somewhere when it pertains to this message on tonight, okay? Or today, tonight, whenever you receive the message. I received the message of a shoe. There was, I got the image of a shoe in my mind's eye. And when I thought of the shoe, I was like, okay, well, someone just bought some shoes in the collective. And that may be true. You may have just went and purchased a couple of shoes here. But the energy that I'm picking up right now is, it's not the shoes itself. It's more like, because I'm seeing in my eye now, my mind's eye, I'm seeing like a tennis shoe, right? But the tennis shoe is walking along the pavement, right? So it feels like uh, the shoe is representing Like, and it seems like it is a new shoe. It gives me the energy of new, like a new path, paving a new path. So if we're talking about changing diets and changing routines and changing, when it comes to your health and your body, um, when it comes to that, I feel like this shoe is representing that, like changing the routine or changing the path, changing the way that the steps that you make when it comes to your health and your diet and you know um, your exercise or whatever it is to get to a healthier way of treating oneself here, because there was movement. It's movement. The shoe is not just sitting in my mind's eye. The shoe, I could see it lifting and down on the pavement, lifting and as if it was walking along the path. So that I picked up as far as new territories, a new journey. You may yeah, new territories if we're talking about health, or if we're talking about new routines that is more healthier for you. It doesn't even have to just specifically be your health, like just changing the routine, because sometimes what happens is we don't want to get mundane. We don't want to get become accustomed to one specific way, because the thing about God, the thing about our higher power is our higher power. If you pay attention to the signs that God gives you, it's never a straight line. Nothing that we do is straight and narrow. Everything that we do has to do with curves and winding and finding the way. It never is just straightforward. You know, the road to success and the road to heaven, the road to creating that heaven within yourself is like, it's a winding road. It's not a straight path. So when you think of it like that, you would understand or understand the idea of new shoes. New shoes represent new territory, walking in something that is outside of the normal, outside of what you normally do. And I feel that energy heavy here in the collective, of actually stepping outside the box. And but as you step outside the box, pay attention to the signs. That's why I guess we started off with paying attention to your body, because not just for your health, but for the signs. Because our body actually gives off some type of energetic vibration when it comes to what is going on in your life. Rather, it's coming up on other energies outside of you. Your body gives off a certain vibration. So whenever you understand your own vibration and understand your own energy field, it's like it brings a new perspective on life, and you're able to be more detailed when it comes to your specific path. Because like I say, your path is not straight and narrow, not straight forward. Your path is winding. So as you get ready to hit that curve, you don't want to try to keep forward, because you're going to get off the path. If your path is curving at this time, you have to be able to adjust to the curve. Because if you don't adjust to the curve, just like a car, if you're driving along a path and there's a curve, if you don't turn with that curve, you're going off the cliff. So, wow, that was amazing. Thank you, Spirit, because I just seen that in my mind's eye. Like, you have to adjust to the curve as you're going along this winding path, and paying attention when there's a curve. That curve that you're coming up on right now may be your health, that you need to take care of. you know, and if you don't take care of it, you may go across that cliff. And that means that something that may happen where you could have prevented it if you would have took the curve. And the same thing happens in life when it comes to um, energies outside of you. You know, your friends, your family, when there's time to adjust, there's in every relationship, there comes cycles or endings and new beginnings within those relationships. Okay? So you have to learn how to adjust, knowing when the curve is coming. Okay? So I don't want to be on that too long. All right? I also picked up the energy of, when you buy a new purse or when you buy new shoes, per se, some shoes have it as well, especially tennis shoes. When you buy the tennis shoe, and if you look inside the shoe, there's this little sack. There's a little freshness sack, this little sack that they stick in there to keep the shoes fresh until purchase. So I don't know why I was drawn into that energy. That energy came up with the shoe after the shoe analogy. And it almost makes me feel like keeping a fresh perspective of things when you're making those curves or when you come to a curve in your path. Keeping a fresh perspective, meaning that you want to. I was gonna say I don't, I seen something in my eye on the TV. I thought it was something moving, but I'm sorry. But getting back to it, you have to keep a fresh perspective on things, meaning that be prepared for curves. Don't get accustomed. Don't be mundane. Don't be stuck on, okay, I found the path. This is what I'm going to do. This is what's going to create my income. This is what's going to change my life. This is what. Yes, it is, but it's only a small portion of. Because on this path, we are always moving towards our purpose. I don't believe that our purpose is one specific place. I believe that we are ever evolving, meaning that we are ever expanding. Our life is meant to expand and to get, like, you're supposed to gain as much knowledge as possible on this path. And as you are going along your path, there are shops, there are stores, there are gas stations, there are places that you pit stops, because you have to pick up information. You have to recharge yourself. You have to be able to reground yourself along the path. There will be pit stops. There will be rest areas. There will be gas station where you have to recharge yourself. There's going to be stops on your path. So keep a fresh perspective of that. Knowing that I'm not just on this path. Look, that's why you have to make sure that you're paying attention to your body, because we can get so stuck and so focused on what we're doing and how we're impacting others, with what we're doing, to where we forget about self. And we forget we're supposed to be selfless, but we also supposed to move smart, um, and move with intention, and also move in a present space, paying attention to everything that is around you. You're supposed to be so present to where you're able to do all of these things as well as see all the signs, starting from yourself all the way around. Signs of everything, the everything that's living, like nature, other energies, people, places that are outside of you. You're supposed to be so present so you don't miss nothing. Okay? Yeah, I have on here, listen to your thoughts, your guts, and your intuition. Um, Fresh perspective, new ideas, it's going to pop up. You're going to have a fresh perspective on things as you go along your path. All right. I picked up the energy of a merry-go-round. I literally seen the merry-go-round in my mind's eye, the one with like the horses and the carriages and stuff like that. Um, I was trying to make sense of it. The only thing that came up in the energy after the merry-go-round was time and the slowdown. The slowdown, prepare to exit. So, excuse me. With the merry-go-round, you know how it goes around and around and around. I feel like there's some people here, or there's some energies, someone here in the collective that has been going around and around in a circle trying to figure out, I'm hearing move, the next move, the next move. When should I move? What should I do? Am I making the right moves? You're questioning your movement at this time. And the energy that I picked up with the slowdown, prepare to exit, timing. So it feels like you're going to know when to move. I'm picking up the energy of like you're going to know when it's time to move. Something about slow down. Like, remember earlier when I said about your life being busy, where you have to balance things out? It's almost like that. Like, the signs are all around you, is what I'm hearing. The signs are all around you. But being able, whenever you're balanced, as long as you're able to balance your life, meaning balance um, your spiritual, balance your spiritual life, balance your physical, and also balance your outside energies or your associates. Whenever you're able to balance all of those and be more present, then you'll be able to see the sign, hear the sign, feel the signs. Is what I just got. See the sign, hear the sign, feel the sign. It's talking about using your gifts. That is talking about using your gifts, using your intuition. Something about mental is coming up. Mental clarity. Clearing those thoughts in your mind, because if you don't silence the mind, you're going to keep questioning. You're going to be like the merry-go-round. You're just going to go around and around in circles until it stops, like, or it never stops. But when it slows down, that's when you're able to exit it. Wow. Yeah, so like when the merry-go-round slows down, that's when you know that it's time to prepare for the exit. Meaning that you need to slow your mind down so that those thoughts can exit your mental exit your mind so that you can be more focused and more clear on your direction. Wow, that's amazing. Wow. Okay. So I get that now. I get it now because I was wondering what was this merry-go-round that kept coming up. Um, I also picked up the energy of someone here, or many of you in the collective, have already detached from the 3D matrix. And whenever I speak of detachments, I must be clear. 3D matrix is all about working to survive. 3D matrix is all about separation, being separate from others, or being separate from even the earth, being separate or divided from God Himself, meaning that, like, God is considered someone in a heaven, whereas God is literally within us. When you separate yourself from the matrix, you come into this place of knowing that God lives within you and the universe is within you. And we are all a part of that same universe because we are all a part of that one consciousness. When you realize that and when you disconnect from the 3D world, you typically disconnect from a lot of your close circle, like your friends, your family, um, your job. You know, when you fully disconnect from the 3D world, you literally become a lone wolf, per se. That's what just came up in my energy, a lone wolf. You become a lone wolf. Um, and you become this warrior that pretty much stands alone with this sword, where you have to chop all of these different cords, of detaching from that matrix mindset of separateness. So I feel like there's someone here in the collective. I wrote down hermit, um, boredom, release, and detachments. Um, but I also wrote down amusement part along with that. Okay, so we're gonna figure that out because I have no idea why that came along. But I do understand or understand about releasing yourself from the 3D matrix, because I, for one, is one that have done that. Meaning, I have released some family, I have released some friends, I have released my job, I have released, just anything that pertains to separateness, or anything that kept me outside of my spirituality. I had to disconnect from it. And when you disconnect, I understand so solely what you are going through when I speak of someone here in the collective may be bored, or you may be like, cause when my mom come around, I'm gonna tell you a story. When my family come around to visit me, it is so funny because when they come, I spend hours speaking to them. They be literally pulling out, and I be walking in the driveway with them while they're pulling out, and I steady talking because most of the time I'm here in my home, and who I talk to, you guys, and my higher calling, my God. I talk to God Himself, my angels, my ancestors. So whenever I come in contact with humans, I be ready to talk so much about how spirituality has shifted and changed my world, and try to give them some type of info or understanding or understanding about how they too need to look more into finding oneself And it gets so deep, especially with my mom. She be literally trying to back. Okay, I gotta go cook for my husband. Okay, I gotta, But I be so happy to speak to someone of human form, because everything that I do and everyone I speak to is typically in the spirit realm. So I understand about what you're going through, but I feel the energy of amusement part coming up because spirit wants you to take yourself out. That's what I have typically had to do sometimes. Take yourself out, have a good time, go to the movies, go to somewhere where it makes your heart sing, go to a comedy show, go somewhere, take yourself out, you know, get mix and mingle, because I feel like although we have detached from the 3D matrix, we still have to interact and, set our feet on grounds in order for 9:09 on the clock, 9:11 on the clock, in order for our vibration has to be met in different areas. So yes, we have to get out. So I feel like your guys are trying to tell you, get out. Go out, meet new people, go out, mix and mingle, that way you can get outside of that boredom. You can get outside of feeling like you're alone, find some new friends. You never know who you come in contact with out there. It might be an angel, it might be a blessing, it could be anything or anyone. God can send someone to a specific area. So amusement, allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself to interact with other energy. I know you may be scared because of, how it makes you feel. But that's another form of gaining control of your emotions as well. So I did pick that up. I don't want to spend, I don't already, I'm at like 30 minutes already here. I also picked up the energy of sharecrops. I have no idea what that means. Maybe you can look it up, put it in the comments. Maybe you know what it means. You can leave it in the comment what it means to you. But I picked up the energy of sharecrops. Um, I have no idea. I can only think of herbs right now. I'm thinking of wheat. That's what's coming to my energy. Like, I'm picking up wheat. Maybe someone needs to look more into wheat, um, instead of like maybe white grain, use wheat grain. That's the only energy I could pick up off of that. I also picked up the energy of Tuesday. I know today is Friday, probably Saturday when you receive this message, but something specific, something you need to expect by Tuesday. Tuesday is a deadline for something in your life. Um, that's what I wrote. Expect something very specific, some type of specific energy. There may be an energy boost. There may be some type of aha moment for you. You may receive something in the mail. You may receive a call on Tuesday that's going to boost your energy. That's going to boost your vibration. I feel the energy of some type of blessing coming in, and it might be coming in on Tuesday. Tuesday is only a couple of days away. So yeah. Um, Someone here also may be weary or worrying about something in their life. And I feel the energy of that dissolving. Okay? Go have fun. Maybe that's why you're so heavy in your head about things. If you're making the right moves, or is my health good? What's going on with this? I don't want. You're like the person. I feel it. I see it in my eye, in my mind's eye. It's like you're the one peeking out the window. Never go outside. Maybe to go in your backyard, front yard, just to get a little sun. But you're the one peeking out the peephole when people knock. Like, not even saying a word. Like, I don't know. I feel that energy of like you just don't want anyone around you. Maybe there's a lot of toxicity energy around you and you're just shielding yourself. Wow, I just felt that. Yeah, I just felt that. Um, if that's the case, I understand where you're coming from. If there's a lot of toxicity around you when it comes to immediate circle, I understand why you want to shut off. But that don't mean you have to shut off from the entire world, because your energy and your frequency is needed at this time. So get outside the house. Get out. Go to a park. Walk the park. Go, like I said, go to a comedy show. Go somewhere where you can, it'll be useful for yourself as well as others. Because how is it going to be useful to others? Because of your energy, because of your vibration. Whenever you go into a room or whenever you go into a certain area, you're vibrating in that area, you're bringing life to that area. So you're being called to do that. Get outside the box, get outside the home. Go out, spread your wings, whatever you need to do at this time. That is what you're being called for. I am going to end this message here because of time. Listen, if this message resonate with you in any way, it don't have to be the whole message. It can be certain spots in the message that relates to you. Go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment. Also, if this is your first time energetically connecting to Love Nation, I highly suggest you hit the subscribe button. That way, when I do channel messages or when I do any type of messages here, the messages can be more specific to what is happening within your spiritual journey. All right. I love you guys so much. I'm praying for you. Make sure you're praying for me. Like I always say, here in Love Nation, we are one nation under the highest frequency of God source energy it is. We are guided and we are listening to our higher power. We're growing as a nation together. Listen, take care of yourself. Truly take care of yourself. This was a message of making sure you're taking care of yourself. Drink plenty of water, eating the right foods, the right herbs, exercising, making sure that you're meditating, grounding yourself, whatever you need to do to ground yourself and align yourself to the Most High. I love you guys so much. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.